Hi, it's Mark and Sam. It is June 25th, 2026. We're going into the Mesa Verde National Park. This is on Highway 160 between Durango and Cortez in southern Colorado. All right, coming in. There's a visitor center down to the left. We're just gonna. I did go into the visitor center. It's pretty neat. There's a lot of information. The cliff dwellings, all the different sites. You have to buy tickets online to walk up to them. And if you've watched my videos, I don't like to do a lot of walking. So, and I didn't know you had to buy tickets. The Verde National Park, once you got into the park, is pretty much free. Okay, we just entered the park. Okay, we came up a winding road to get up on top of the Mason. It's a valley in the middle of the did I say Mason? Mesa. I'm gonna go into a tunnel. Had to take my sunglasses off. Gotta have your headlights on. I said it and I didn't do it. I like tunnels. Okay, we are at Park Point, highest point on the mesa. Elevation is 8,572 feet. You can see for miles. This is an active fire lookout also. Down this way, and there's a parking lot up here, not at the very top. You've got to walk up a path. There's a parking lot, and there's toilets, bathrooms, and the path is good, but it's rather steep. I got to the top, had to sit down for about 5 minutes to catch my breath. Just turn around and there's the lookout station. If you come up here, hang on to your hat. It's windy. good. It's winding. You can drive it. Speed limit's 35 miles an hour. Except that turns, you might have to go 15 or 20. This is the eastern edge of the Colorado Plateau. This section of land was upraised by, I don't know, like 20 million years ago, something like that. There's the road down there. And we're just going to keep going on it. Okay, much easier going down the path than coming up it. You see these dead branches, dead trees. There was a fire up here in I think 2000 and burned everything up. Okay, there was a geologic overlook just a couple miles past Park Point. From the road, it looks kind of interesting, but walking up to Park Point to the summit wore me out. I wasn't going to walk down that trail. But if you've got energy, it looks like it might be interesting. Okay, there's a Far View Lodge up here. You can rent rooms to stay overnight. And I drove through there. There were not very many cars up there, which during the day there'd be, most of them are going to be out going through the park. But I think I saw 2 cars. There's the Far View Center. Looks like they're getting some rain way out in the distance there. You really need it out here. I think in a couple of my other videos, like down in Arizona, New Mexico, I talked about don't camp in arroyos or flat or dry riverbeds, because storms like these that can be 30 miles away that dump a bunch of water, and that goes rushing down the arroyos. And if you're camped 20, 30 miles away and a big wall of water comes down, you can't get out. Safety first, folks. And remember, out here, watch out. Sorry about that. Watch out for rattlesnakes and bears. Okay, this was the Long Mesa forest fire in 2002. It's a pretty drive up here. They've got a museum up here also. And an amphitheater. It's the canyon. the park headquarters. Here's the museum. And now we're going to go down the Mesa Top Loop. That's where the Cliff Palace and Balcony House are. Those would be the ones you need tickets for, reservations. Yeah. Okay, just had a major malfunction with the camera. It was doing funky things. So, don't know where I was. Here's still part of that 2002 forest fire area. That was 24 years ago. And there's really no trees, not many trees looking like they're coming back. It's mostly sagebrush and grass still. That's 24 years. So if there's a forest fire, it takes a while to get the forest back. And I imagine if they'd had some rain, there might be some pretty flowers blooming out there. Maybe they already have, I don't know. But it's one thing when a forest fire happens because of a lightning strike, that's natural. But if it's because of someone's carelessness, that's not good. So be careful when you're out in the forests. This is Cliff Palace. And you take a tour. You've got people down there taking the tour. It costs, don't know what it costs, but you got to have a ticket. And then they're going up over there. Then all the people here are waiting for the tour. Yeah, all these people are waiting for the next tour. And I tell you, you better have good walking shoes on and have some water. Make sure the battery on your camera is at 100%. But it's a bit of a walk down here just to the staging area. So be prepared to walk. This path is paved, so I suppose someone in a wheelchair could come down, or a walker. But it's a heck of a walk back up. And you can't, there are stairs down to the staging area for the tours, and you can't see the cliff dwellings until you're down there. So if you're in a wheelchair, I wouldn't advise coming down. This is Cliff Canyon. Just a little ways up there is where we saw the cliff dwellings. I'm just gonna follow this down. Okay, this is called House of Many Windows. I'm gonna leave the camera on for the, because right along here, except for the main things that have tours, the overlooks are just right off the road. to focus in on them with the wind and the distance.
Yes, are you?
This is the Hemingway house.
Have y'all done any tours? No.
We're doing our own tour.
Oh, because that cliff house we did this morning.
Yes. Did you do all?
Okay, across the canyon, that is the Hemingway house. It's named for Mary Townsend Hemingway, who funded the first scientific archaeological expedition in the Southwest. At the time, cultural objects were often removed for souvenirs or profit. Hemingway's support provided for their careful study. Although she never set foot in Mesa Verde, she left her mark by helping protect ancestral Pueblo sites throughout this region. Occupied in the 1200s, Hemingway House has 26 rooms and one kiva. Upper stories were added over time. People living here were part of a larger community with balcony house and other nearby sites. Okay, we are at Balcony House site. And it is right below us. So we can't get a picture of it. You'd have to take a ranger guided tour. You need a reservation for it. And you can get that online. If you have the energy, yeah, like hiking, just from the brochures, it looks pretty interesting. And you can go down and go in through these cliff dwellings. That's what the guided tours are. Okay, now we're going to go down to Mesa Top Loop. And there's a storm cloud out there, and there, see it? And some places getting some much needed rain. But you look over here to the side, it's pretty clear. There's the rain cloud. To the right. I know this is bad videoing, but don't know when I'd get it before. Don't know when I'd get it before? What the heck did that mean? Alright, so there's the storm cloud. Let's see if this takes us around to where we can. There, and that's the right side. So storm cloud's just right there in the middle, and it's raining on somebody. Looks like it's coming down pretty good, and they need it out here. Okay, we're going into the pit home, and they've got this covered. And this is from 600 AD. They'd dig a pit and then they'd use logs over it. This is kind of what it would look like. Can you imagine people living here? This is just the bottom of it. But you saw the picture of that they used timber to build the top, and they would enter through the top. I asked a ranger about that, a guide, and they didn't know why they did that. This is the Navajo Canyon overlook. And a better look at the storm. What did Henry Jones say from the Indiana Jones movie? I forget, Sean Connery. It was Henry Jones. He said something like, I find if I sit for a moment, a solution presents itself.
Say Navajo and it's all Pueblo Indian.
Okay, there's just too much to read. This is showing, this is 3 villages built one on top of another. The first village from about 900, second village from about 1000 AD, third village from 1075 AD. The masonry foundation before you is from one of 3 towers, all part of the last village built here. The tower was a new architectural feature, appearing at the time the third village was occupied. That's kind of what it would look like. And these are enclosed to protect them, I'm sure. That's neat. See that tree right there? It's 1,000 years old. Black hole over there you see over there on the far side. That's for ventilation. Okay, this is Sun Point View, and it is wheelchair accessible. And see, it's from about I'm not sure how long ago this was, like AD 1100 to 1200, something like that.
Anybody know the name of that one?
Okay, I think that's balcony home. That's the one to go down into. You have to have a tour, and we couldn't go down to see it because it was right below us. So we're on the other side of the canyon now. And I don't remember the name of it. That's the one where I walked down and you saw the tour group gathered down there. You see how deep this canyon is.
You did this one?
Yeah, click on
But you missed this
They
one.
don't.
Or they don't do a tour.
Is that the one on the balcony?
No, not balcony. It's on the other side, I think.
Oak Tree House, AD 1250. On this top loop, there are viewing points and pullovers about every 100 yards. over here. There's some remnants of walls right there. Boy, it'd be kind of tough to go visit your neighbors. Okay, this is Fire Temple and New Firehouse, AD 1250. That little guy's really getting around, isn't he?
Yeah, it's my granddaughter's little animal, and I'm sending her pictures where he's going on vacation.
That's great. Okay, that's Fire Temple, and shows little evidence of domestic activities. Contains what experts call a highly formalized plaza, public architecture that may have served as a dance plaza or great kiva. There. Look down the canyon again. Okay, this is Sun Temple, AD 1250.
This is the one we saw from the movie.
I think so, yeah.
This is neat, folks. Well worth the trip. Even if you don't take the guided tours going down into the cliff dwellings. Because it's a lot of walking just getting this in. Okay. That's the palace again that went down where the people are going to take the tour. I think. Oh, I'm getting turned around. Now these are canyons that go in. There are a couple of them side by side, and they're sprawling out. There's cliff dwellings all over. So that's pretty neat. Yep, that's Cliff Palace. You see people on the other side looking at the cliff dwellings that are below us that we can't see. And we can see the ones they can't see. So the loop goes around. So you can get the views from each side. Okay, I'm going to end this video now. Please subscribe, like, make comments, share with your family and friends. Come back and watch more videos. I'm going to do another one right after this, going back down the mesa. We won't be stopping anywhere unless I see something magnificent that we didn't see coming up, which is quite possible because a lot of my videos I'll do the drive in and the drive out, because you get totally different perspectives of national parks and national monuments. So come back and watch some more videos. Thank you.